Good morning, YouTubers. T-Square here with T-Square Talks. Hope everybody's having a great Friday. We are almost at the weekend. Some of you guys probably may even have Friday off. If not, we just got to make it through the day, and then, hey, we got the weekend. And I'm sure a lot of people are going to be probably out looking for deals this weekend with all the hype recently around silver and gold. People, going to probably hit up the coin shops near them if you're lucky enough to have one near you. Maybe you're going to be surfing the internet looking for a deal on some silver. And that brings us to today's video. Is there such thing as too much focus on silver? What do I mean by that? I actually was just recently having a conversation with a friend of mine who said, man, you are addicted to silver. And I kind of got a kick out of it. I enjoyed it. It's probably true. He knows, he's a good friend of mine. He knows how much I actually spend on silver. And the numbers are, I spend a fair amount on silver and a fair amount on gold. And so the question is there such thing as too much? Can it become an addiction? Anybody will tell you that too much of anything is a bad thing. But I got mixed feelings on this one. And I really do, because, yes, focus on maybe too much on silver can be a problem. It can be if you're getting to the point where you're buying it and you can't afford to pay it. You have to turn around and sell it right off the bat. And then on top of that, you're selling it at a loss. However, the same thing could be asked of if you have been saving too much money in your bank account, is that a bad thing? And the reason I say that is because I view silver as money. This is no different. The stack that you see in front of you is no different than a savings account at a bank, in my personal opinion. It has real value. In fact, it's actually better. It is different because it's better than money in a bank, in my opinion. Why? Because this stuff tends to, over time, continue to go up in value. Anybody that says, oh, that's BS, you're going to lose your butt on silver or whatever, I see the comments all the time, and I get a kick out of it. And it doesn't take much to say, take a look at recent prices over the years. We started out, when I first heard about silver, even though I was one of those people that laughed at it, it was only $5 an ounce. Gold was $400 an ounce. As time went on, it worked its way up. And some people might say, oh no, in 2011, if I bought silver, I paid $50, and now I'm still down. Yes, if you pull out one or two specific times in history, you could probably pull out a time that it was more expensive than it is today. However, if you utilize that opportunity and you have been buying since then, you've more than dollar cost averaged your way down. And that would put you in essentially the driver's seat. You're in a really good spot if that's the case now. But a couple different things can happen here. Right now, silver's at $30. There may be some people that will buy it now, and maybe we will see a pullback. I personally don't believe we're going to see a big pullback, but maybe by some fluke we will see a pullback. And you can either be discouraged about it because you're new at silver stacking, and essentially you see the pullback and you're like, man, I paid 30 and now it's 25 or whatever the case may be. I lost money. I don't want nothing to ever do with silver again. And I know people that have done this. They were so discouraged that it got up to $30 and they bought a bunch of ounces at $30 and they were frustrated. Now, here's the thing. Right now, silver may be just under $30, but you ain't picking it up under $30. You're lucky now if you can pick up an ounce at $33. That's lucky, in my opinion. We're not talking something pretty. We're talking, I'm going to get whatever I can get. Now, someone out there might say, oh, no, you can pick it up cheaper. Yes, if you're willing to buy kilo bars or a 100-ounce bar or some larger items, you can definitely find some stuff cheaper out there. Maybe you got a one-of-a-kind deal from a buddy of yours that's selling some stuff. There are deals out there. But the deals are drying up. They're getting fewer and further apart. And that's where silver and gold has really room to continue to run. So, the fact that there are people out there like me that are really trying to take the opportunity to squeeze a little extra money in to silver and to get a few more ounces today is because they realize the truth that a day is coming where they won't be able to get ounces. Now, I know the gentleman that I was talking to is a little bit older than me, and I believe that anybody that's older should essentially have more wisdom. And that part of the reason, too, is that, people that know me, like the real me, know that I am extremely tight with my money. I mean, I'm the type of guy that will go to Sonic, and if cheese is 80 cents extra, I might say no, because I don't want to spend the 80 cents. I'll take the burger home and put a piece of cheese on it at home. Why would I do that? It's a matter of savings. It's a matter of putting away for down the road. Is it wrong that some people like to put away a little extra and have that nest egg? I hear from some of my close friends, you never see Brinks truck behind a hearse. You never see an armored vehicle behind a hearse. And yes, that's true, and you can't take it with you. That's true. But on the flip side of that, I don't really want to be risking getting to the point where I'm maybe 75, 80 years old and I have to go to work, that I'm forced to take a job that essentially at that point you're older and it only makes it harder. A lot of people don't realize that wealth is actually built up when you're younger if you're careful. Yes, I understand the majority of wealth by the average person is created in their later years in life. But if you're clever, that's only because a lot of people don't save money when they're younger. They want to go out and have fun and have a good time. But the truth of the matter is there's more opportunity if you start younger. Why? Because of compounding interest. Stacking gold or silver, I look at that as when I see inflation numbers go up, and CPI 2%, CPI 3%, whatever the case may be, the higher it goes, if your savings is essentially in assets, true assets, then the inflation doesn't really bother you as much. Yes, I understand. I don't like going to fill up my truck with gas and have to pay even a quarter more. I'm kind of on a kick right now where I'm trying to keep buying my gas under $3. And some people are like, how is that even possible? Well, you have extra 5-gallon tanks, and when the price dips, you fill all your tanks up. And when the price gets up there, like it is right now at $3.25, I'm using those tanks. And I understand that maybe the price won't come back down and I'll have used up those gas cans. But the truth of the matter is, if it does dip, then essentially I fill them up again. And I save the quarter a gallon as I use those gallons. So something to think about. And this is not about gas. It's not about anything. It's more just about silver, and is there too much of a savings account? Can you be too prepared? Can your rainy day fund have too much money? I don't really view silver and gold as collecting coins. You guys that really know me, do I have some cool collectible items? Absolutely. But I didn't pick them up at some high premium. I picked them up when, prices were cheap, essentially. That 08, $20 Gold Eagle, whatever they call it. I picked it up when it was cheap. When you could pick up that stuff, people viewed it as, oh, hey, gold just went up to, $1,500. You better hurry up and sell it now and get your money back. And yes, I did say $1,500. As time went on, gold got up to $2,000. You better hurry up and sell it. It's gonna come back down. Gold just got to $2,400 now. Here's the thing. A lot of people don't realize. During the Great Melt when silver went all the way up to basically $50, $49, you had a lot of people selling a lot of cool collectible items. A lot of Tiffany silverware sets, a lot of really cool stuff got melted away and it's gone forever. I have a belief that as silver continues to climb, I had this talk with a gentleman the other day at a resale shop. He goes, when silver climbs and I'm sitting on some extra food and a guy comes in here with a, I don't know, 1894 Philadelphia Eagle, so Morgan dollar. I said Eagle, Morgan dollar, I think it was 1894. He told me the key year. I'm not a key year person, but he said you need to check. That's a key year. But let's just say 1894 Philadelphia or a Carson City, it's probably going to have the same silver value as a generic Morgan. Now, here's the thing. I realize that's true, but remember this also, that the guy that has the item that everybody wants, the food, maybe it's a bag of rice, a bag of beans, he's only got one. Which one do you think he's going to take? If he knows what he's looking at, he's probably going to take the Carson City over a generic. Why? Because it has a little more value. You know, that's the thing. Some of my collectible stuff, I bought it when it wasn't collectible. I mean, I remember not too long ago, everybody was looking for these 90% coins. Everybody wanted junk silver. Why? Because they said, oh, they hyped it up. They said, oh, it's been melted down. It's not making any more. So therefore, you know, it's going to keep going up. And that's true. Same with the Eagles. A lot of you remember the Eagle jump. When people were trading Eagles, literally you could trade off 4 Eagles for 5 generic ounces of silver. And you would not have a hard time getting that. You know, silver and gold are going to continue to go up. Collectibles will probably continue to go up too. Can you really have enough silver though? If you're looking at it as a savings and you know you can sell it right off, is there such thing as too much? Like I said though, don't get into trouble buying silver that you can't pay for and you have to sell it at a loss a month later. But definitely be mindful that silver's only going to keep going higher and higher. There's probably not going to be a major dip anytime soon coming. We're probably going to see actually a run up. Once it breaks through 30, we're probably going to see it run up to 35 fairly quickly. And that's why I'm stacking. And I'm hoping my quality of life will be a whole lot better down the road when I've got the things that I really, really want. And I've secured my son's future generations down the road. So something to think about. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know it was a lot of jumping around today. If you did enjoy the video, hit a thumbs up. If you got an idea for a future video, leave me a comment. And if you're not subscribed, definitely take a quick minute, hit that subscribe. And leave me a comment because I love reading y'all's comments. So thank you all for watching. I will see you guys again tomorrow on T-Square Talk. Y'all have a great day. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.